What's up, my game kings and queens? Have you ever done something so bad and then made it like 10 times worse because you were arrogant about it? That's today's story, because a streamer decided to mock one of the biggest companies on the planet, and then he found out that he should not mess with the final boss, Nintendo. The streamer called EveryGameGuru, which I'm sure that most of you know him, is being forced to pay Nintendo $17,500. And for what, you will ask? Oh well, just for live streaming pirated copies of Nintendo games before they were even released. But wait, because this gets so much better. According to the lawsuit filed by Nintendo in 2024, not only he was playing and streaming these games, but he was actively sharing links to the emulators that let you play them, specifically Yuzu and RYUJinx. For those who don't know, those are big emulators Nintendo has been trying to shut down. And now you would think if you got a cease and desist or a lawsuit for a multi-billion-dollar company like Nintendo, you'd be, I don't know, a little bit scared. You would lawyer up, be quiet and apologize, right? Well, not this guy. You know what he said? He was like, Nintendo, you may run a company, but I run the streets. Can you imagine that? I mean, congratulations, you need some courage to say that to Nintendo, but things go bad with this company and we've seen that they have sued multiple people. EveryGameGuru looks like he didn't even bother to show up in court or prepare a defense, because the court just handed down a default judgment against him. This is just the latest episode of Nintendo versus piracy, because let me remind you, a few videos ago, if you go back on my channel, I talked about Nintendo suing a Redditor for $4.5 million. And also, just so you know, Yuzu and RYUJinx emulators were shut down last year. You know, Nintendo is not playing around, they are on a warpath to protect their games, and the streamer just became the latest casualty. So let this be a lesson, or let's say 2 lessons. First, forget piracy when it comes to Nintendo. Second, do not mock the lawyers when they come to you and you just tell them, you know, I run the streets. Yeah, don't do that with Nintendo. Try with another company, but not with a Japanese one. So what do you guys think? Is Nintendo being just too aggressive, or are they right to protect their games? I know that if you're a developer watching this, you will say they're completely right. If you're a gamer, maybe you are a little bit mixed, but if you love to pirate games, I know you will think that this was a little bit unfair. Well, regardless, just pay attention, you guys, or if you... No, I cannot say that. Anyways, just buy the games, okay? That's all from me. Do not forget to subscribe to my channel for more videos and leave a thumbs up in case that you enjoyed this video. Goodbye, everyone.